Hey guys, again. I've just decided to record another podcast because the previous one, while I'm walking home, is a bit dodgy and there's a lot of pauses because I keep passing people and it's a little bit awkward, and I start talking about the Padfone, I start digressing, and then I don't get the subject out. The Padfone, the Asus Padfone, is... fucking hell. Yeah, the Asus Padfone is a tablet and a phone combined to become like a unified experience. You've got the on the phone side, it's a normal phone. It's run by a dual core processor, gig of RAM or half a gig of RAM, anything like that, and it's running Asus's UI, well, skin of Android, and with the tablet is pretty useless without the phone because you need the phone to function the tablet. It's got the phone can be inserted on the back of the tablet, and you can do all your usual stuff. All your applications will be there on the tablet from your phone. Say if you downloaded Bad Piggies on your phone and you got up to a certain level and you thought, oh, stuff this, I can't do it correctly, so you put it in the tablet. It starts charging up the phone as normal because it's got an internal battery on the tablet, but since you can't use the tablet without the phone, it charges up, which is pretty nice from Asus. I've still got a cough. Yeah, if you've downloaded a game like Bad Piggies and you can't be bothered with it on your phone, and then you put it in your tablet, you can pick up right where you left off, and I like that. There's a couple of things as well, like the phone, like how does the tablet handle like messages? Well, you just receive your messages as normal. They come up in the notification area. You click them, you go away into the messages app, and you start typing on your on-screen keyboard or your Bluetooth keyboard or whatever you've got. And then you've got it's got no antenna in the tablet, although you do use the phone's the antenna. You use it and you don't pick up the tablet and put it to your ear, because that would be a little bit stupid. Like, a lot of people are feeling really stupid holding a Galaxy Note to the face, because it really is a massive phone. Like, it's a 5.3-inch screen phone and it's massive. Never mind. Galaxy Note, Asus. Yeah. You don't want to put the tablet to your face while you're on a phone call. So Asus have created a pen where it's a stylus and it's a speaker and microphone, so you can hold the pen to your ear and you can have the phone call on your tablet while you still play Bad Piggies and stuff, or you can put it on speaker. So that's pretty good from Asus. I don't know what else to talk about. I saw a thingy this morning about people are embarrassed to use Blackberries. A new poll has been done, and it shows that people that use Blackberries, like if they're phoning people or texting, it shows that they don't really want to pull out their BlackBerry device because there's virtually nothing to do on there. Like what Android people have got, what iOS have got. Like, they can go on Infinity Blade, and Android users can go on Shadowgun and all of the others high spec games, where BlackBerry users, well, they've got a shit version of Angry Birds. Some of them are touch enabled and some of them are not, considering which version of BlackBerry you're actually using. Is it the bold? Is it the curve? Is it the touch? Is it the whatever it is? That's another thing to talk about. BlackBerry, like, not BlackBerry phones that are out now, BlackBerry 10 has just been delayed and delayed and delayed, and it's gonna be at least March 2013 until we actually get it. Like when the video came out, I thought, oh, that actually looks pretty promising. Like it's gonna come out in July 2012 or October or whatever it was. Like, oh, that looks pretty good. Like I wouldn't mind getting my hands on with one of them, not buying one, just having a look and see how it goes. But they delayed it and delayed it and delayed it, and now I don't see much promise for BlackBerry 10. As soon as it comes out, I think it'll just flop, and I think it might flop like WebOS. And I've just got a text. Like WebOS was a big platform, it got many people, but not as the same as iOS and Android, and like you got the Pre 2, the Pre 3, the Pre Pixel, the Pre Plus, and then the touchpad, and then it just decided to kill it. I mean, HP decided to kill the touchpad and the Pre 3, and that was the end of WebOS, and then that died out. And then they started to revive it with the community. Like loads of people bought the Pre 3 and mainly the touchpad. Like they sold millions of touchpads, like on the fire sale when they went for £100 each, £100 each, and they got them. And yeah, they got them, and then the community stepped in and said, "Oh, we're gonna put Android on touchpads, see if we can do it." And 6 months or 8 months later, it actually happened. We got gingerbread on the touchpad, and then two or 3 weeks later, we actually got the ice cream sandwich, which was new at the time. I'm still actually running ice cream sandwich on my touchpad. It's running on it's Classic Nerd 4.04-5, and it seems pretty reliable, but there's a few problems with it. The Wi-Fi signal can disappear, like just off the earth like that, and then you have to go put it into airplane mode and then bring it back in. It's not that big of a problem, because it only takes like 10 or 20 seconds, and that's one of the minor faults. But sometimes, and here's one of the other faults, that it should need updating. It only happens roughly once every day or once every 2 days. Sometimes not even that. The touchscreen deactivates. Now it's not a big problem because I can just do a hard reset of the device and then boot it back up and it works again. But it's just the fact that if the screen just deactivates, so when you press the power button to bring up like the shutdown menus where it says like power off, shut down, reboot, well, power off and shut down are the same thing, screenshot and silent mode and all that stuff, you can't touch it, so you've got to do a hard reset. That resets it completely, then it reboots into Classic Nerd or WebOS, and it works. Now I've still got WebOS on there, so it's dual booted. It doesn't, like, over the 8 months I was using it, it never lost Wi-Fi signal or deactivated the touchscreen, so it's only a crap build at the moment. I don't know if there's an updated version on it on XDA developers, but I've had a look on the website a couple of times, the classicnerd.net website, and there's not been an update since the 11th of June, I think. Or, well, it's obviously not the 6th of November 2012, because, well, it's not happened yet. And plus that's when well, it's what my friend told me, it's when Halo 4 comes out and Wreck-It Ralph. Yeah, forgot what I was talking about then. I have forgot what I was talking about. Yeah, that's it, the touchpad. I think there might be an update for it, because if they haven't updated it with still faults going on it, well, that's just terrible user community. Sure, they've got jobs. I was talking to my uncle the other day. Actually, it was yesterday, and like I was saying, like writers of tweaks and apps and all of that stuff on the Cydia store, 95% of those tweaks and apps are pirated, and they're not getting much money anyway, since the jailbreak community has significantly gone down in the last 2 years, since iOS 5 came out and iOS 6 came out. Yeah, iOS 5 and iOS 6 came out because the jailbreak community hasn't really, well, Apple have soiled all their exploits that they found in, like, remember 3.1.2 for the iPhone 3G and the iPhone 3GS, you could jailbreak it via the iPod. You just go on jailbreakme.com. Yeah, just go on jailbreakme.com, and then there would be a little thing like the Apple slide to unlock it. Says slide to jailbreak. You slide it, then it says it will download Cydia and all that stuff. You press yes, and you reboot, and it's jailbroken, just like that. But now they fixed that exploit because it was a PDF exploit which they found, and then 2 weeks later they fixed it with 3.1.3, and then the same thing happened to 4.2.1, because 4.2.1 was the last update to the iPhone 3G. Yeah. 4. And then after that they couldn't jailbreak it again with Jailbreak Me, and then that went. It still works for older devices, but jailbreaking has gotten a lot harder in the last 2 years, since all the exploits and all the things have been covered by Apple, and they're making sure nobody can run third-party software. So yeah. Sorry, a person walked past and I can't really. I don't like nerding out in front of people. Unless I'm right, which I am, but seems a bit big-headed if I'm saying it down the phone. I'm digressing. iPhone 5. There's not really much to say about the iPhone 5 that already hasn't been said by the entire community of the world. It's not that good. Loads of people, like, remember the iPhone 4 came out, everybody was nuts about it. And then the iPhone 4S came out, like Siri voice recognition. Then the iPhone 5, what does it bring out? Bigger screen, yay! No, it wasn't that great. My uncle's already got it, and I said, like, I bet he'd get it, because he gets every Apple update going. And he said he'd be getting the iPad mini as well, whenever that comes out. I'm not sure if Apple have actually announced the iPad mini. Like, they've said with their invite picture saying there's a little more to come. And I think, I don't know if that's hinting towards an iPad or a 7-inch, like a 7.7-inch iPad. I don't know. I'm talking shit at the moment, so I'll just leave it here. I'll speak to you next podcast.